Our mission today is to test this gimbal. This is our first ever gimbal, which I have borrowed from my work. We've come to our backyard, the Gardiners Creek Trail. It's not the start of the trail because we came through the back. We'll walk up to the point where Gardiners Creek Trail meets Riversdale Road. We're not going to go up Riversdale Road or cross Station Street to go up to Deakin. So altogether this is probably just a kilometre, maybe a kilometre and a half. So this is the abandoned basketball court where Shaj learned how to ride a bike. Now it's fenced off. It's probably part of Hayes International. Okay, so we'll continue. There are lots of pine trees here. They're beautiful, and with the needles they create a beautiful natural mulch. This is also part of Whitehorse Artists Trail. So along the way you can see some famous paintings by some local artists. And that's Gardiners Creek. Not a lot of water at the moment, but after heavy rain it does fill up, and then you can hear the water too. So Gardiners Creek Trail is actually really popular among the locals for a walk and a run. As I said, it feels like our backyard. You don't really need any preparations. Today we're probably the most prepared because we've got this piece of equipment to test. Otherwise we just leave, come here, walk around, follow the trail, and then come back from where Gardiners Creek Trail ends at the golf club. Yes, there's a public golf course which we can show along the way. We start videoing because we can't see any other walkers or runners or riders, but as soon as someone appears we'll pause the video. Now in a few seconds you'll be able to see the public golf course. It's nicely maintained. It is actually really popular among the seniors in the area, I'd say. Okay, and there's an information board talks about Whitehorse Heritage Trail, and of course the artists camp was a big part of it. So it was like a residency in the woods. Now this is a bit of a tight corner, so there's a cautionary sign as well. Now with Gardiners Creek Trail, all different suburban streets, they meet the trail. as I said, so this is one of the streets meeting Gardiners Creek, and we can see there's a person playing a musical instrument. Sounds like a flute. We don't know what it is. Let's be quiet and see if we can hear it. So we have left the flute behind, and this is another bend on the trail, and as you can see, lots of golfers. Thankfully it's a dry day and the sun was out now, even though it is clouding up a little bit. Hopefully it won't rain. Okay, I can see 2 more walkers coming, so I'll pause the video for a bit. So the walkers are gone, so I've restarted the video. Now this part here, it used to have beautiful green grass, but as you can see, it's been burnt so that they can plant native vegetation here. There's an information board we saw a few weeks ago. It's gone now. Not sure at which stage of revegetation it is, but there was a board saying keep off this place because this part is being prepared for planting native flora. So here there's a gentle hill. Now we remember this hill because Shaj, when she learned how to ride a bike, she loved coming down that hill. That momentum, she would just be so happy and so proud that she had actually managed to come down without falling or losing control. So yes, this gentle hill is part of our fond memories of Gardiners Creek Trail. So it's still winter, so you don't see a lot of flowers, but some are coming up. There's a very common one. It comes in 2 different colors called fumitory. So my mum says they look like painted nails. Okay, there are some there. Let me give you a closer look of fumitory. So there. It's actually a weed. but it's very pretty. This is a beautiful part of the trail. You can see all these tall gum trees. And then the path goes down. And of course we're walking parallel to the golf course, which you can't see because of all the bush. I could still probably show you. Rakesh says, look at this tree. It's a nice one actually. So here's another board stating that this is part of Whitehorse Artists Trail, and that's the other painter, Frederick McCubbin. Shaj, what were the three? There were 3 houses.
No, 4.
4 houses.
So there was McCubbin, Roberts, Conda, and Streeton.
Streeton. Roberts we haven't seen. I think there is a painting by Roberts further up the trail. So this one is called Lost.
Oh, it's made in 1886.
Yes. And read the description. We can hear lots of cockatoos. Maybe the sound will be clearer when we are closer. So we are almost at the end of the part that you could say the first leg of Gardiners Creek. You can probably hear the cockatoos faintly. Oh, there's the painting by the 4th painter, Tom Roberts. Here it is. So unlike the other 3 painters we saw on the left of the trail, this is actually on the right. So what were the 4 names, Shaj?
So there was obviously Roberts, up there was McCubbin, and then at the very start there was Streeton and Conda.
Thank you. So we are almost at the end of the trail that we decided to walk today to test the gimbal. And we'll just show you. Did you hear the golf ball being hit? So I'll show you where the trail meets Riversdale Road, and then so if you go up Riversdale Road, it meets Station Street, then you cross Station Street and Gardiners Creek Trail continues alongside Deakin, and then I think if you cross Burwood Highway, Gardiners Creek Trail continues on the other side. So that's Riversdale Road going up. It's interesting to see the point where a road ends, and yeah, this is where Riversdale Road ends. Okay, I think we'll head back now
Okay, so we are heading home. Now on the right hand side we can see the golf course. Today is Sunday, generally really busy day for golfers. It's a mild day, not really cold. For a winter day it's definitely a good day. The sun is kind of hiding behind the clouds. It's about to come out anytime now. Okay, so this is the part of the trail where it's slightly uphill and then it will go downhill from here. Yep, we can see the sun is coming out gradually before it hides again. This part of the trail you can actually hear a lot of birds, most commonly magpies.
So I've taken over from my dad, and yeah, we're once again walking down from that like really big hill. Even though we've got the gimbal, there might be a tiny bit of bumpiness because I'm currently hobbling through since I hurt my leg a bit.
The sun's out again. Almost. There's a bike path going from Box Hill all the way to Ringwood.
So back to the bridge. Yeah.
The lady who is playing the flute is gone.
She is. Gardiners Creek. That's there. And then of course there is the other side, which is right here. Oh, it's slightly covered by the branches. But yeah, so this is the other side of Gardiners Creek. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah.
And even though it's still winter,
There's still
spring is not far, so the wildflowers
Yeah.
are coming out.
So we're back to this windy bit of Gardiners Creek, and yeah, this part's always really nice with the sun coming through the trees. And here are the other two artists, Charles Conda and Arthur Streeton. You can't completely see the street with it. So here is that last back part of Gardiners Creek, the end area, and then up there is Hay Street,